even before we even go into looking at the goals we want for the next 5 months or the next year, let's do this little exercise together. This is called goals acknowledgement. So this is handout 2. So the first step is to acknowledge what we've already brought about in our life in 4 major life areas. So right now, write a goal that you have accomplished in each area. And don't take none for an answer. Your mind says, oh, I haven't done anything. No. Do not accept that from your mind. There's always something that you've done in each of these areas that can be built on. This is something that you can be proud of, whether others may see its value or not. So now on this sheet here, it says, for example, in relationships, intimate, family, social business, don't write one for each of it. It's just one for each area. One for service, one for relationships, one for self-improvement, and one for recreation. Something that you have already accomplished that's positive for you. Let's do it right now together.
Jim, if I could add for the service section that includes job and income sources, that also would include unpaid service. Like myself, I did caretaking full-time for my children or caretaking elders, volunteer work.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Because see, when I say income, people, and myself often too, think immediately of money. No, income means I am being rewarded for a service that I'm giving. And it may be the love for my children. It may be taking care of an elderly person and my parents as they go through their transition to death. So income does not just mean money. It's some service that I've given in life. Thank you for saying that. So go ahead. Even if you don't have the handout in front of you, you can do this on a piece of paper. This is really easy. We're just going to take a few minutes. Do not belabor over this. Write something down that comes out for yourself. All right. So who would like to share what was valuable for you about sharing what you've already accomplished?
I guess I'll go.
Yes.
The thing that struck me is even though we're accomplishing very different things, my partner and I are in many ways in the same place and have a lot of similarities. And so I think it's going to be awesome to move forward. And, every day is a new opportunity to start fresh.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Now we come to the home stretch. This is the payoff here in our work, and that is creating our personal holistic business plan. So what makes this holistic plan is that these goals are not a series of to-dos, each vying for your time and energy. It's like, yeah, I got a whole bunch of goals now. Like, I'm being pulled in all these different directions. Rather, they complement each other so that the fulfillment in one area enhances the fulfillment in other areas. So this is called lateral integration. Then you will get support of mentors and community members, which will organically grow and champion your success in the world around you. This is called horizontal integration. Now, the more you release the linear thinking, oh, I just got to do this one thing. I can't think of anything else. It's career. And I forget my relationships, my self-care, my body. No. The more you release linear thinking, the more you will feel how success in your personal growth and recreation give you the juice for more success in your service and relationships and vice versa. The blueprint of a whole person and the real key to heaven on earth. So now we're going to take handout 4. Mike will put up the screen share on this. And you're going to write one goal in each of the 4 areas for yourself in the next 5 months first. Okay? Then after you write one goal in each of the 5 areas, you're going to add 1 to 3 steps and timeline for each. So you can see the writing of the goal is in the first part of the sheet, and on the second part of the sheet is your steps and timeline. For example, I put number 1 under my service and I write the goal. And then when I go to the second part of the sheet, I don't have to write the whole thing out again. I just write number 1 because I know that what I'm talking about in terms of steps relate to number 1 under service. This perspective under service is things that I'm not currently doing, but that I would like to do in the future, be it start a class, sell my crafts on Etsy, whatever it is I'm not currently doing, but that I would like to do. Again, 3 steps and timelines. Timelines aren't draconian type of things. No, when you say, I'd like to accomplish such and such, this first step in 3 months, it's giving your mind something to shoot for. So in 3 months, I will have got 3 rug hookings done, and then I'll put them on Etsy in 4 months, and then I'll do, whatever your steps are. They're kind of like guidelines that give your mind a framework in which you're going to work, and you'll be changing them along the way. You're not written in stone, okay? So I'm going to say the first set of goals that you write is just things that you want to accomplish during the time that we're together in 5 months. Then write 3, 4, 5, write goals after that you want to have accomplished in the next year. So all the way through to next February. So the first goals, number 1, are things you want to accomplish in 5 months. And you won't get to all of these today. You're not going to get the year-long goals written here today. We're going to keep timely, but you will have time after class in the next month to complete your holistic business plan and share it with your partner, okay? We want everyone to have completed their holistic plan and share it with their partner before our next class. We're not writing a ton of goals because what we're doing is producing success consciousness. And once you get success in writing goals and accomplishing them, it transfers into all other things you want to do in your life. And we're going to have a WhatsApp group, which allows us to write down every day something that we've accomplished. We're going to build a success consciousness in our community. All right. So let's, first of all, go now to writing down your goals that you want to accomplish in the next 5 months. We're only going to take 8 to 10 minutes. This is a primer. As I said, you will have plenty of time to complete it. We're not going to do a rush job here. We're going to just get the pump primed so you know how to make them present, positive, practical, pleasurable, all those 4 Ps you're putting in to the goals that you write. So take your time now and just start working on a goal in each of these 4 areas that you want in the next 5 months. Let's go ahead. Bring your attention back to the room. I know this was a very brief time, and as I said, it's not meant to have done the whole thing right now. We're just priming the pump here. I give you a whole summary of the things that I talked about today in terms of writing your holistic business plan. So refer to handout 3 if you want to know things about creating your holistic business plan. Okay? So Mike is showing that right there. So I don't expect everyone to memorize everything I said. However, you will have access to this recording. Okay, so here's our work over this next month, is to complete anything that is incomplete on your goal sheet and or revise it if it improves the goals for you. So none of this stuff is set in stone. And set up a time to share your holistic business plan with your partner before next class. Community support is really an essential component of this work. If you're unable to connect with your partner for any reason, then find another partner, either in the group or someone outside of the group that you can share your goals with, because that is an important part of them being put out into the universe.